the approach that we instituted in the retirement plan because of the given circumstances. But again, it's up to you, the honorables, because the bill was enacted by you, the pension scheme. When I say you, not you sitting today, the 55th, by your colleagues who came before you, it's in the law. So it's not redundancy, honorable, it's pension, and how do they receive their benefits? That's why we said immediately November, they will all begin to receive their benefits. There were contributions that they made, which accumulated to what we are all referring to now as their benefits. It's those contributions that they made that will be paid back to them. And they will begin to receive those same contributions they made in the form of benefits monthly. But the handshake is something outside of their benefits totally. It's like saying thank you. It's in the law. And we can provide those instruments to you. Is that handshake we say, okay, if we want to take all the people, and everybody here will be concerned, because people were retired since 2020, they have not received a single benefit. And I will tell you why they have not received. Because they were making their remittances, but those remittances, their contributions, but those contributions were not being remitted to NASCO. So to pay them have been difficult. So those remittances are the ones now we are putting together to make sure that all of them can begin to take it as of November. We start to respond by responding to your question directly, your concern, and I agree with you 100%. I will not speak to the policy in terms of acknowledging it, but what I will tell you, we are doing exactly that, working with the entities. There are specialized doctors, there are health workers with specialized trainings, some of whom have qualified for retirement in keeping with the retirement policy, but those are people who will be giving special dispensation. As I said, the retirement process is ongoing. As I speak to you here, if you would just go, Honorable Speaker, to MVTC and SKD, all the potential candidates are now having conversations with CSA and NASCO teams in the field across the entire country. These people are going on a daily basis. We have covered up to 1,200 potential retirees who have voluntarily gone to the centers to sit with them and talk about their strength and talk about their experiences and talk about the importance of keeping some of them until we can have them train people maybe over the next 1 year or 2 years to fill the void when they leave. That is ongoing. We took that into consideration. And it's not only in the health sector, it's also in the education sector. We are mindful of that, Honorable. So your point that you made is being highly considered in this retirement process. But I wanted to come to Honorable Cole's concern. First, I'd like to respectfully disagree that on no occasion have I given a figure of 6,000 people to be retired. No, in all our retirement documentations, including the plan, the target has been 2,000, and it's not from the sky. The 2,000 comes from the listings we received from all the entities. We wrote twice, and he can attest. We requested the listings of all potential retirees from the heads of entities directly. I signed those communications. They responded. They sent to CSA all of the listings. On the basis of the listings, we drew up a plan in consultation with these people, the heads of entities, to have the pre-retirement counseling and first allow them to go through the pre-retirement counseling, which talks about what happens before retirement, what happens during retirement, and what happens after retirement, what the calculations are, how much each of them will receive. Everything is being discussed with each of them. After that, the report will also be disaggregated based on categories. It's going to tell us those who still have strength, in a good health condition, for example, in the education sector, in the healthcare sector, that's supposed to be routine. So that's why, Honorable Speaker, I said we have not removed people because we have not even reached to that point. Where we are currently is to work with those who have been identified by each entity. It is not CSA that made a determination as to who's going to be retired.
So I want to get clarity on Honorable Dan's point.
Yeah.
So the issue where you told no. The situation. This is not a debate between your two. The situation, the issue where you gave people 3 months, but it's saying it's not happening now.
No, it's not giving. People are saying, Honorable Speaker, that we have removed people from their job and not giving them salary. We don't remove you, not take pay anymore.
Okay, no. So I'm asking the procedure or the scheme where you're saying stay home for 3 months and that will be considered your handshake.
Yeah.
It's not happening now.
It is happening, but they are receiving their salaries. We have not removed their names from the payroll. No.
Okay. It's just that they can't come to work.
Right. As much as we said that, Honorable Speaker, I will tell you, Honorable
So, and that's happening in the
members of the
honorable, and that's happening in the healthcare field too.
It's happening in the healthcare field.
Okay.
But Honorable,
that's what happened to Honorable Benedict. 12 persons, right?
Right.
They were told to stay home and collect their salary as their handshake, and therefore you got a vacancy of 12 at the healthcare center.
Honorable Speaker, I will tell you as a human being and a Liberian. I will tell you, Honorable Speaker, as a human being and a Liberian, I empathize with Honorable Benedict and empathize with those Liberians involved. But I will tell you this, the Honorable Health Minister will tell you that this issue has not even been fully applied in the health sector because many of the people concerned have attended the pre-retirement counseling, but they have not gone home. I personally interacted with most of them, stay on the job and say, but we will be there until we can transition. That's why you have now heard several noises, Honorable Speaker.
So, okay, Honorable Koka.